a 3-year-old. I will treat you like an adult. I'll give you all the respect in the world. I'm just very straightforward. So don't take that wrong. I'm not as much of an asshole as I sound like I am. Okay?
I'll impressed with that.
There you can see. And Monroe don't like anybody. All right, so get comfortable. When we start moving, guys, we are going to start moving. I got a couple of pet peeves. Do not want to hear anything about violence. I've been involved in way too much violence in my life. Do not want to hear anything about violence against anybody, including bankers, lawyers, judges, cops, mortgage people. We don't discuss violence. We don't believe in violence, don't want nothing to do with it. And if you want to shut me down immediately, bring up something about race. I hate that shit. Do not do that around me. Other than that, your religion stuff, that's all great. I'm a fundamentalist Christian, used to be a pastor, recovered from that. Those are really my two pet peeves. I will not allow any of that around me at all.
Don't forget the clicking pens.
Oh, there's two things. I spent way too long in the hole, in jail, in maximum security. If you whistle, you will light me up like Christmas. You do not want to see that. And clicking pens, we do not do that. We do not whistle, we do not click pens. Do we all? We're going to repeat this, guys. We do not whistle, we do not click pens, okay? Yay. Thank you, Monroe. Okay, so get comfortable. When we start, guys, we're going to rock and roll. So as soon as we can get everybody ready. For 2.5 minutes.
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago.
Can you hear me?
Of a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath a stone. And the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hit your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat your friend. Do it in the name of heaven. Justified in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day. On the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of our mountain, all the riches buried there. Now the valley cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your sword, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Now they stood beside the treasure on the mountain dark and red, turned the stone and looked beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day. On the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away.
John, are we ready? All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm Cindy Cantrell. Many of you know me as Cindy at showmevallone.net. Welcome to the Jon Stewart Show Me the Loan Seminar. We are so excited to have everybody here. You are going to learn an amazing amount of stuff today. And I can't wait to share everything that I am responsible for sharing with you today myself. This seminar is put together entirely from volunteers that are homeowners. We donate our time, our resources, our knowledge to help as many people as we can not give up, but instead learn how to fight back against the powerful banks and stay in their homes. What we have learned as a group is a vast amount of education that we cannot wait to share with all of you. But education is not enough. We practice weekly for court through our mock court sessions on Sundays, our education sessions on Tuesdays. We do mock court sometimes Tuesday as well. We have a judge, we have a defense counsel, and we have a homeowner trying to battle for their home. So we get ready for court. So when we go in, we have the opportunity to be successful in our cases. What we have learned is that you will get to see firsthand on Sunday. We will have our mock court, and you will get to witness Bill McCaffrey and John pretty much do battle to get you prepared for court. Jon Stewart has brought us all together to help win the battles that lie ahead. He educates us every Sunday and Tuesday by donating his time to our educational meetings Tuesday and through the mock court on Sundays. It is through John that we learn what the bankers never thought we would figure out. John has made amazing discoveries. I've witnessed him just have an epiphany out of nowhere, go run, write it down, look it up, and come up with this amazing new concept that helps us win against the banks. We are not about trying to get a free house. We're about preventing an unlawful conversion of our property by entities that have no valid chain of title to have commenced foreclosure in the first place. It's bad enough to be losing your home. How would you feel if you found out too late that the bank that foreclosed had no lawful right to do so? If they kicked you out of your home, stole your property, your equity, your dreams, and left you homeless, how would you feel if you found out they committed fraud and felonious acts in which to do so? That is what we're trying to prevent here. We are trying to prevent crimes from being committed against our neighbors, our families, and our country. That is what this seminar is all about. So who is Jon Stewart? I know many of you already know him, but to me, Jon Stewart is a modern-day Paul Revere. He would have been the guy on the ship throwing out the tea at the Boston Tea Party. He'd have organized it. He'd have been dressed like an Indian doing that whole nonsense. That would have been John leading the whole tribe. He's been in court a lot. He teaches us to operate in court and not to be afraid when we have to do so. I've seen him stand up to judges. That was fun. I've seen him school the judge on the law and give her an education she will never forget. And I have the transcription of that. And it's available. If it's not already online, it should be. I've seen him witness against a corrupt politician here in Arizona in a case in federal court where he had to tell the politician's attorney to quit interfering with his testimony as he was sworn to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and the attorney was interfering with that. And the judge agreed and told the attorney to shut up. He's not afraid to stand up and right the wrongs. I've seen him get misled, get involved in other groups that were dispersing incorrect information, and when he found out, he called them out on it. He told as many people as would listen not to follow that wrong advice, for it would lead them into a path of destruction and possibly to jail. That is why he's blackballed from so many patriot groups out there right now. John has dedicated his life to helping people, and he has done this his whole life, one way or another. He's an amazing inventor. He's a former teacher of prodigy students, an organizer, a leader. He's also a soldier who took an oath to serve and protect this country. John's teachings and discoveries do work. If you learn them and can put aside your fear and use them, his concepts of making attorneys admit on and for the record whether the defendants are the creditor and the holder in due course, have made cases turn around completely. Sorry. People in our group are starting to have wins. Marty in Phoenix won a TRO sua sponte, ex parte, which means the judge ruled on the spot without a hearing, without the other party being present or even notified. Ruled, gave him a TRO, just like that. I'll get more into that when I get to talk to you again. Now, John in New Jersey had a judgment vacated. Jim in California won an unlawful detainer, all using our stuff. And Bill McCaffrey, our expert witness that's going to come and talk to you this afternoon, in his personal case, the judge told the bank's attorney he needed his own counsel and he needed to bring him the next time he showed up in his court, because he had committed so much fraud and crimes in his court. So there are things that are changing. There are many, many things happening, and it's all good. It's a slow process, but it is good, and we are getting somewhere for sure. John's teachings will not save you. Only you can save you. But he can teach you how to save yourself. It's not easy, but it's better than giving up. It's better than waking up homeless and knowing your dreams were stolen, your equity was stolen, and your home was stolen by a bank that had no lawful right to do so. I firmly believe you will learn here today everything you need to help yourself. If you expect everyone to help you do it, then you won't have much of a chance because you won't know your case, you won't understand how to get out there and take on your case in court. So listen what's taught here today, and you can save yourself and help Americans save themselves from the banksters. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the man who has coined the phrase, "Show me the loan," Mr. John Stewart.